Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, you're not gonna do this at the end of the video, so do it now. Also, this gameplay was recorded during a live stream on Twitch, so make sure to leave a follow there as well if you'd like to see me live. Okay, so let's keep playing the game.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
But there's still no one here.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So we're gonna do as you say, this time.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
The broom closet again.
No, no.
You remember?
Not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Thank you. So, this is a very good looking room. It's very lovely, and I can't imagine living here. And yeah, okay, never mind. So upstairs we go.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh my lord. Excuse me for working at your office, sir. Can't turn on this computer. Bro.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
I want to play the piano.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845? 2845.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Bro, I don't feel safe walking over this. What's here? Nothing. Okay. Just a dark corner. So into the elevator we go. Oh no. Oh no.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. And I'm curious. Okay, my curiosity wins.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I mean, I can't go back, so even if I didn't have the strength, I have to find out if I want or not. It's too late to go back. Oh, okay.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their
Oh
true
my
nature revealed.
God.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Damn.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
This is scary. Like, imagine having this place in real
No.
life.
He
And I'm-
refused to believe
and I'm
it.
sure
he
there is
couldn't accept it. His
maybe
own
one
life
place
in someone
in
else's
this world.
control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Come on. Console disabled. So, I'm turning into a hero now? What is happening? Mind controls. Idle awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After
No.
they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes, because all of my life I've been
I
controlled.
applaud your effort, I really do.
And now
but you
I'm
need
taking
to
the
understand,
control.
there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating
What?
the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
Oh, maybe I have.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Maybe I have to
it's
push
your
the
time to
buttons.
shine. You are the star. It's
In the
your
right order.
story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to
1,
enjoy it. Mere
2.
moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
Oh, there's
More
5,
time
isn't there?
to talk
Yeah.
about you,
Or
about
3.
me, where we're going.
1,
What all
2.
this means, I barely know where to start.
Oh, there's the 3.
What's that?
Okay, 4 is up
You'd
the
like to know where your
stairs.
co-workers are?
3.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned
Why
off
would
the
you do
machine and I
that?
set you free.
4.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Where's the 5 again?
Other times, I let the office sink into
There
the
it is.
ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has
5.
been rather amusing.
No!
Watching
It's
you
not
try to
doing
make
anything.
sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure
What?
whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be
Lou?
even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know
Oh,
what?
I need a
To hell
code.
with it.
What?
I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Oh, how can I
Dear
find out the
me,
code?
what's the matter,
Oh,
Stanley?
okay.
Is it that you
1 is
have no
blue.
idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did
No.
you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
Green?
But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you
Wait,
made
can I turn it off?
whole. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
System power.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley.
Off.
That's
No.
30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being
Oh,
blown
I'm
to
gonna
pieces.
die.
Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will
was
be
nice to
laughing at
have
every
you here,
second of your
guys.
inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Yeah. That was the end of our story. Because I couldn't find the code.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
What is the solution to avoid dying from
When
the
Stanley came to a
bomb?
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Here,
Yet
then
there
the
was not a
meeting
single
room.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his
No
boss's
way.
office, hoping he might find an answer
My
there.
broom closet. Come on. Aw. He's like a mom.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What was downstairs? Oh no, there was this endless loop. We're not going to do this again. Can we take the bathroom? Oh. Oh. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money. Crisp. Ah, yes. Same. I wish to say. Oh, now we can enter this area. Very interesting. No! Business strategy. Oh. So you would do the same with bunnies, huh? You know what? And that's why I'm taking control of everything. Doop, 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 doop. Is it me humming? Oh. I did something. No. No, wait. I did nothing. What? Yeah, never mind.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 28. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
So we're going down again. Oh. All right. Relaxing elevator. Yeah. Yeah, that was indeed a relaxing elevator.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
no, I'm not going to do that again.
Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay. No, okay. Are you sure about that?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
My death, you say? It doesn't look that deep. Oh, it was that deep. Oh, I survived. That's
as the machine whirred into
quite
motion,
unexpected.
Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise. He reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see
oh my god!
picture.
Oh my god! No,
He doesn't know
out,
the
let me
real
out,
story,
let me out.
trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
No!
Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this
Come on,
violent
Stanley,
end
jump,
to
jump,
his brief
jump.
and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
No! Oh?
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Yeah. Oh! Thank you.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
That's a good question.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I mean, the narrator said it in the beginning in our very first or second death when we talked to our wife. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Oh, so they didn't had a meaning. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. Oh, that's... So it's like a little gallery walk they have here. The office. Oh no. The phone. In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Oh, we can try this. Cargo lift. Maybe we'll find the solution here for the bomb. How we can avoid this. Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down, with freedom above and countdown below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed the two endings together instead. Okay. Countdown room. An early version of the countdown room. Freedom ending. Freedom? This freedom ending as it existed in beta. Oh! Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version countdown ending. Yeah, okay, but give me the solution. Zending levels. Oh, trailers. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he's preparing a new version of the Stanley Parable. Okay, cool. And how do I get out of here? There's so many new endings I would like to explore.
One eternity later.
Oh, hold up, maybe. Maybe I have to begin the game again. Oh, so stupid. I feel so stupid. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I get to see you next time. Bye!